Hello. I don't want to talk about training. I don't want to teach you guys anything today. I am going to tell you guys about the weirdest, actually one of the weirdest things that has ever happened in my lash room. And it happened with a new client on her very first appointment with me. Shaw. Okay, so it happened just like any other appointment. You know, I get a phone call, hello, the lashing room, da 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 da. We talked about the appointment time, we talked price, I confirmed before the appointment, everything was completely normal. Now keep in mind, this was near the beginning of my lash career, so I wasn't like that confident, you know? So first of all, she showed up 15 minutes late, which would never fly nowadays. But she shows up 15 minutes late and she's holding, I kid you not, a bucket of chicken. Sure. So I'm like, come on in, you know, like put your stuff over there, get comfortable on the bed. She proceeds to like get up on the bed with the chicken and like goes to lay back down with it. And I'm like, oh, Sally, just so you know, you can't have food on the bed. You know, you're gonna be laying back, your eyes have to be closed, you have to be very still. So she kind of like gives me a dirty look, but then she puts the chicken on the counter. Cool. She takes her cell phone and she puts it next to her and she's like, I'm expecting a phone call, an important phone call, so I need to have my cell phone on me. I'm like, okay, no problem. Again, might not fly today, but if it's really important, sure, keep your cell phone on you. So I start doing her lashes. All of a sudden, the phone rings. She answers it, but she puts it on speakerphone. This is the Durham Region Police Department calling. I'm calling in regards to the incident that happened earlier today at your daughter's school. She proceeded to have a 20-minute phone call with the police about what happened at her daughter's school earlier. Apparently, she got into an altercation with another mother because her daughter was, I don't know. She got into an altercation, she got into like a little scrap on the schoolyard with another student's daughter. Anyways, and I'm like sitting behind her just like doo-doo-doo. But like I love eavesdropping, so I was like kind of loving it too. But anyway, so then she proceeds to tell the police officer that she's not a people person, she doesn't like interacting with people, so that's why she stays out of everyone's business. But like this girl was asking for it and da da da, just like going off on the police officer. So anyways, she wraps it up and hangs up, and then for the next hour she's lying there huffing and puffing, like didn't want to talk. If I like tried to talk to her, if I had said like, you know, like, do you want to finish this another day, or like I was just like trying to be nice, you know, I was just trying to be nice. I'm like, Sally, do you want to finish this another day, like you know, like when you have more time, or like when you have your, like, do you need to go deal with this now? Like, I'd be happy to reschedule you. I was just trying to be nice. She's like, no, don't worry about it, sweetie. Like, you know, like keep doing them, whatever. I'm like, okay, well, we're almost done. So she's like, goes back to huffing and puffing on the bed for like another 45 minutes. After I was done, I like, you know, like I did the fan, I sit up, I gave her the mirror. She's like looking at herself in the mirror. She literally was like, and then looks at me and she's like, so we'll call it $100? No. Now I know I would have handled it a lot differently, but like at the time, I think I was like a few months into having like my first space. It was super awkward. That was one of the weirdest things that's ever happened to me during a lash appointment. That was probably the second most awkward thing that's happened. If you would like to hear the most awkward thing that's ever happened to me during a lash appointment, it is a doozy. So let me know in the comments down below. And I would also love to know what is the weirdest thing that's happened during an appointment in your lash room. Bye-bye.